Hi everyone, so we're back with the Gloria machine here, that's on the front, the Babylock Gloria, and we're going to have a look at converting it from a overlocker into a cover stitch machine, because obviously that's why we get a combined machine, so we can do both, and it's got to be quick, it's got to be easy, and it really is with the Babylocks. So currently everything is set up inside for overlocking. I have moved the needle threads, the threads at the top here to be in the cover stitch positions, but first of all we're going to disengage our knife, so because we don't need it for cover stitching. So we're just going to twist this down to the locked position, and that's now disengaged. Also then going to disengage the upper looper, because we don't want this flapping around on the top. Turn that to the down position, and then just turn your wheel towards you, and that'll then just rest down there nicely. Next thing we're going to do is pop on the table. So this knife cover slides off, and then it's just behind you, James, I'll just grab it. We've got the actual cover stitch table instead, and that just slides on. Next thing to do is adjust the needles. At the minute we've got our 2 overlock needles, and we have also got then 3 spaces here, but the great thing about this is that we can still use the air threading for cover stitch needles as well. I'm just going to move one of those here. Obviously all the tools are provided with the machine to change your needles. It's a very special little Torx screwdriver. Another good thing about the Babylocks actually is the storage that you have for all these bits and bobs. So you can keep everything really safe by just putting it in there. So now I've put that on the 2 widest settings. I like a wide cover stitch, so I'm going to swap the air threading as well to chain cover whilst I remember. Threading the using the new kind of system here for the chain looper through this metal guide, and then behind and up and around. It is a little bit more ergonomic than it was before, and you've still got your chain tension there as well. We then come down into our kind of threading tray. Oh, needed to put it into threading mode, so turn that there and bring our wheels, hand wheel towards you till the parts all click together. And again about 1/2 inch into the C for chain looper, and then fire that through, and we can see if it's all threaded by opening this side here, and the thread will just appear in a little tray to the left hand side, and I can see I've got plenty in there, so that's all threaded up correctly. Now the needles, these then go behind here, just need to grab your tweezers to get them in the right position. Down the front and up and over. It's a bit like a reverse of a sewing machine really. And we'll do these one at a time as we did before. We don't need quite so much slack. Pop on our threading guide. And bring that down. Just present it to kind of just where the needle is. And you're done. With the second one. It doesn't matter if they cross over at this point in that guide, that's not going to do them any harm, they'll right themselves when you start sewing. I'm just going to put a fresh end on that, it's a bit fluffy. Just lay it there. Ooh. If static allows. There we go. Ooh, a little bit further down. There we go. And then we can take off Angel there. Put it into serging. Actually we're going to be doing cover stitching, but pop our table up, and then that is ready to go. As you can see, we've got a lovely wide space for working in the middle of projects here, so it really is well worthwhile, and I think pretty fast to change it over compared to lots of other models. So well done, Gloria.